Oh, no, not like that. I think might. Yeah, the thing I really best because most world records are kind of just like because people pay for them. That's really what I found out. I wish there was more like better like actual institution that kept track of that stuff. That wasn't like. Yeah. Can you see the current? Okay. Oh, thank you. That's why I can't. That's why you asked for your help. I'm gonna change out my headphones. That probably was the reason why. Okay, then I'll put. Okay. Give it a minute. Dalton, let me know. Nope.
They needed the one where we were leaving from, and then the main intersection, and that was it.
I meant to arrest.
Shot. Oh,
No, I meant
yeah.
if going to arrest you for speeding.
Well, I'm pretty sure their entire sheriff's department was out directing traffic.
Probably.
So it is currently. We'll say you've woken up quite early. Well, what do you? I don't know what time actually it was when you all probably decided to go to like 12. Okay, we'll say. First off, I need someone to give a recap. Going to.
Hold on, it still isn't.
It should be working in a minute now. It's a little bit delayed.
I can do the recap.
Let me know, Delta, when it starts working. Because it should be, because it says it's working on here.
I want another Barbie soda.
Another what?
Barbie soda. I found some at Target. It was like a Barbie themed like peaches and cream soda. It was really good.
That sounds good. Maybe that'll be on my list of things to try when I'm done with the research study.
Okay. That. Is it working yet, Delta? Kilo Delta? Is it working yet, Delta? Kilo Delta? Can someone speak?
Yeah.
Hello.
Awesome.
Hi.
Hello.
Is it working yet, Delta? Kilo Delta? Can someone speak?
Yeah.
Hello.
Awesome.
Hi.
It is working.
Hello.
Man down, man down.
It is working. I don't know where Delta is. Just get ready to do the recap, V.
Alright, ready?
Well,
Sorry, it's another long one. I'm trying to make them shorter, but we keep doing so much shit.
I'd
And,
like
like-
Delta to be here. You know what? For now, while we're doing this, I can give you the stuff for the thing you found. So as you kind of go and get that sort of counted, you find the following.
Sorry about that.
Get ready to put the gold in, alright?
Oh, it's Delta. It's not. You're good.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like we're doing the gold and silver amounts.
No, we are, but we're also waiting for Delta
Oh, okay.
to
okay.
the recap.
Heard. I mean, okay. God damn it! That's back on my vocab now. Working as in a kitchen
Looking through, you
again.
see this following in the bag.
Can you hear Ari? Okay.
Keep in mind though, I think coins are in the new edition. They're lighter than they used to be, but they are still weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when we're carrying around almost 1,000 gold, it does start to get heavy. That would get heavy in modern
To be
change.
fair, most of your treasure is in gems, not gold, which is much
That's-
later.
That is true.
Yeah.
Still heavy as fuck for the amount of money, but the
We
gems
need
definitely
to
help.
make us a little radio flyer wagon for our gold stash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, they're 1/20
Yeah.
of a pound, so 20 coins are a pound, which means what you have
Holy
here
hell!
is 240 silver plus 134 divided by 20, right? Is that how you do math? I think so. That's 18 pounds.
Sheesh.
18 and a half pounds.
18 and a half gold pounds per mile?
Luckily, it's all in the sack, so you've avoided transport it right with the sack, but it's still 18 pounds.
Okay, question. Does it take into account that gold, silver, and copper weigh differently, or?
It's just a flat. How many you have here. So it's each coin is 1/20. Used to be each coin is 1/10, so it was decreased in the new edition.
Okay, cool.
It used to be heavier.
Oh, Delta came back and then left.
So it counts like how you're gonna storage that, because I know Griff is very close to being encumbered.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could take another 30 pounds.
Yeah, and then you're one off from being encumbered.
Are you sure? Because the number there isn't your that's your max, not your encumbered amount.
Well, I can start taking some gold because I don't have really anything on me except for my equipment. I have like
Heavily loaded.
I have 95 pounds worth of stuff I can carry. Granted, not currently because I'm
But I've been
on the brink of
heavily loaded
death.
for a while.
I only have 65 pounds worth of items, so it says I am lightly loaded.
Yeah, I got 25
Yeah, here it
pounds
is.
worth of.
What's your strength?
Hey, anyone want 400 gold?
What's your strength?
Just Griff, what's your strength? 10.
No, 8.
8.
8. Yeah, no, you can only carry
Why?
like 50 pounds before being encumbered, heavy encumbered.
Well, I'm aware. I'm heavily loaded.
Which is
I have
My,
been for
my
quite a
strength
while.
is 14.
well, last session you said you weren't.
No, I never said that. I said my movement's 20.
Which I guess at 40 makes sense because you're wearing leather, and there's 20. Okay.
Yeah,
But doesn't I thought
I never
you
said
couldn't
that
move at
I
all?
was unencumbered.
I thought you couldn't move at all when you're heavy. I may be wrong though.
You can't move at all when you're at max.
Isn't 120 heavy load? Or 1 to 120 max?
At
you were-
89.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay, I see.
120 is my max. I'm at 89.
it also depends on your strength, I think, too.
Yeah, it does. It's on
My-
page.
My max weight is 165.
Yep. So I imagine you're going to give V the spellbook, right? I imagine so, at least.
You're just gonna put it on my unconscious body, my almost corpse.
V, actually, good point. V, you have a thing to do in a minute.
V is colder than normal.
No,
Shades of
I
Thracia.
imagine. I imagine what it is I'm already really like sickly pale and just like frail looking after becoming a warlock, and now I'm just like I look like a corpse. Like I am like you feel my breath. You that's all you can have. That's the only way you know I'm alive. It's like you do not feel a pulse.
Yeah.
Like I am so cold.
I think they're dead.
Question: have I just somehow appeared where everybody is,
I imagine so.
or am I just caught up?
They weren't that far from the entrance down, so I imagine you kind of follow the like their path and you find them like as they're crossing the bridge.
We have one of those little UV pens where you write on stuff and then you shine the light on it.
So I'm actually
We have one of those
do
to tell us where
vision
everyone goes.
while ready for Delta.
Oh, you're gonna do my vision? Oh yes.
So what I'm gonna say is, if you want to help get people cut up, feel free. Talk about what you're gonna do with the equipment, that sort of thing. Me and V are gonna have a little bit of a meeting.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Teacher's pulling me into a side class.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Delta sent me a message. They'll be back, but they have to be gone for the time being. So yeah, I'll be back.
All right.
So hello. Can you speak?
Test, yeah.
Yes, you can. Awesome. So, the last thing you probably remember is flying above the river before you were stabbed and you started to fall.
Yeah.
The minute you hit the water, you go unconscious. And it feels cold, very, very cold, before you suddenly feel this sort of sense of sort of water and wetness cover you as your eyes open and you see the river isn't as deep as it seemed. You're like just barely underneath it now. But then you realize, is that grass you see? As you kind of like
Oh no, am I in the fields of asphodel?
as you sit up, you see, yeah, you are kind of like in the middle of a very calm, like little lazy river. It's kind of going across this this beautiful like side of a large hill. And you're like, oh, this is very nice. Before you kind of start looking over, like in the far distance, where beyond this hill of greenery, it's all dark.
I immediately check my pulse and I'm like, am I alive? Am I dead?
You probably don't feel anything at the moment. No.
I start to panic a little bit. I'm like, oh no. I finally kicked the bucket.
So it's very strange because you kind of wake up in this river. It's very, very nice. You hear birds singing, chirping. It's beautiful, and it's just outside of this hill. It's all dead. You see cracked plains. You swear you see figures wandering out amongst the dark. But in where you are now, it is full of life.
I try to get out of the river and just try to stand on the grass and just kind of feel the plants.
Yeah, standing up, you kind of feel the plants, and you feel like it feels like real. Like you feel like the sort of the softness of the grass. Much more actually, well, maybe slightly dulled, but you still feel the grass. And not far from the river, you see not the start of a path, but you see a path that's in the progress, going both both ways. Seemingly on the top of the hill, you see a beautiful sort of almost like a manse structure, like a palace. But surrounding it, like everywhere, you see many, many paths that go whichever and what way. That seemingly fill the hillside.
Okay. Does like the little palace? Does it like kind of bring to mind like Hades or anything? Or does it just look like just a normal human-built kind of palace?
The palace, you haven't seen anything from Hades. It looks small. It's not huge, unlike what you expect a palace to be. But it is extremely nice. It is extremely detailed, extremely well made. But kind of like looking around, it almost feels like you're in an idyllic place in the middle of somewhere dark. And kind of looking around, do you want to follow the path? Like, what's your?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna kind of like brush myself off and be like, well, I'm gonna like time to meet my god, I guess. And I'm gonna kind of slowly walk towards, kind of like slowly kind of stumble until I get my footing and just kind of head towards the palace, like along the whatever path takes me there.
Yeah, it takes you a minute because the roads, the paths aren't direct. They're very lazy, kind of going from here to what way. You see various statues, various like almost garden statues, beautiful, various like sort of theming and topics, until you eventually find yourself just outside of this structure. It almost is like getting closer now. It looks almost like a mix of a temple and like a mansion manse sort of like smaller like sort of house building. And you see out front, sitting at like a small table, is a seemingly very, very beautiful woman. With black, long hair, and almost like a crown almost, made of, a mix of almost like thorns and twigs and seemingly pieces of like, metal that looks blackened, but not evil. It looks more like just beautiful in this construction. Very nature-like, it's like borderline nature-like.
Upon seeing her, I kind of go, Hecate?
The figure seems relatively calm as they kind of almost beckon you forward, and they just give it like a sly smile. Not yet speaking.
I approach, seeing them beckon me. I calmly approach them.
Yeah, approaching, you see a snake slip under from their table and kind of swim off through the grass. As you see this figure sitting there. It's hello. I was wondering when I'd get to say hi.
This is a bit of a shock to me, but it's nice to finally see you in. Well, the flesh isn't quite right, but in person, I suppose. And I kind of give her like a very respectful bow.
It's good to meet you. Although I must say, you've known me for much longer than I've known you.
Yes. Have I been called here for a reason? Is it my time to go?
No, you return back within moments. Although, if you're not careful, perhaps. Although you will not be here. As she points out, like beyond this little island of calm.
Ah, I see.
I do not know if you understand this, but I am not your Hecate.
Oh. I kind of figured. With all the different worlds and such.
I am unaware of the Hecate of your realm, but we are not the same. But I imagine, as a mirror can reflect a pond, we but reflect each other in some manner known only to those who study the matter. I'm even in my greatness, I'm not well aware of the cosmic rules. But I figure there's a kinship between us as you come here. Very similar means, although different. I wish to help you. Although, I'm not without my reasons, but that's beyond the point. And she kind of gives a very, sly smile.
I kind of smile back, and I'm like, ah, yes. I will do whatever it is you ask of me. You may not be my Hecate, but you are still Hecate nonetheless. And I wish to make you proud, and do what I must.
She kind of puts her hand down, kind of like, you do not need to be so cordial. Maybe with some other people you think of, maybe, but not me. Please. And he kind of points to, a little cup that you looked down before, it wasn't there. Now you look down, there's a cup there. He kind of points down. Please.
I take the cup and I'm like, thank you, and I take a sip.
So, this must be a strange experience. Not only here, but what you've all gone through. Very unique for people in this world. A place so different, yet really not at all.
This has been quite a ride for me, and I just want to make this world a better place. I was powerless in my world, and I hope to make a difference in this one.
Yes, I guess that is the main difference, but really, power is subjective. Well, I suppose...
Great.
I suppose we should get to the business. I'm sure your stay here is nice, but I imagine you want to get back.
Yes, I would like to get back to my companions as soon as possible. I'm sure they're extremely worried about me.
I just figured this group you've aligned yourself with. You kind of remain silent for a moment, kind of thinking in a way. I am unsure if you should trust such a dealings. Although I could tell from your spirit, it may not be all agreeing on your part. But that I don't mean the deceivers.
Yes, I doubted them from the moment I saw them, and I had hoped that they would be not as bad as I expected, but I've been let down.
That's what I must admit. That was a misstep by you. To trust such a group, but if you believe them better, then I believe you should have the choice. Thanatos kind of like thinks. Thanatos represents a state of being devoid of will. While some aspects of him may exert themselves, they do not encompass his totality. I would not be surprised if such a aspect whispered into the ears of their matriarch. But in the same way, they would not also be against what they are doing. The same way as death doesn't have any choice. He has no will. Again, it's only aspects that do of him. But
See,
I'm afraid I am not devoid of will. As she smiles.
I kind of blush slightly as I kind of smile back, and I'm like, I'm sorry. This is all so much for me. Still, I am trying to keep it together.
She nods. I understand. But I also is some seriousness to it. For all they are doing, the deceivers, it is not just... How do I explain this? For all that matters, the borders between the overworld and Hades, as much as I am its protector, I am also an embodiment of it.
Yes, you control the crossroads.
In their year of the skulls, they would wish to break that barrier, that difference. Bring upon the dead to the world of mortals. To a degree unseen.
I have this, when I'm alive in my body, I have this compulsion to assist them and bring about this. Is there a way to get rid of that compulsion so I do not do something that cannot be undone? Or have I already sealed my fate?
Of course there are ways, but I don't believe blindness would be something you would wish upon yourself.
No, I would like to keep my sight if possible.
And she shakes her head. Then no other ways appear, unless heavy magics or... There are ways to regain sight, but even then that would require magics you couldn't even touch. Um, I. Those eyes, they are a dark thing. They hold the will of this aspect. I don't know how. This aspect of which is eons old. Eons. As long as death has existed, those have wished to pierce it. Not just to stop themselves, but to pull others from it. As you see, and she kind of points out, like, outside of her land. As you see, this land is full of those of the dead. As you see many figures kind of roaming. To be unleashed, it would be chaos.
Two worlds colliding together. As the dead overtake the living.
She nods. Even if you did not expect it. Even revealing that door has already set a series of events and motions forward. And I hope, for all hopes, it is not too late.
As do I.
Already the beast folk have tried to make enter. They have failed for now, but they have tried. The matriarch isn't far from trying themselves. And them, I'm not so sure what will happen. I am not so sure the means. Not as much as I should be. Although I believe in there is just a key. I am not unsure what the capabilities of this key are, but I am aware it is at least the first step.
Key is the first step.
And I feel... Yeah, I just feel it's danger. I understand these sides of you stops you from being fully non-complicit. Although it feels like you found your own... Because Thanatos, again, like I said, Thanatos is not... Again, he's someone without will. As much as there are wills of him that wish to free and release the dead, there are wills of his who would die to see the opposite.
So, there is hope.
There is hope. There is hope. It depends upon your spirit. And by gods, by me, I believe in your spirit. And with that, darkness is found. Not just any darkness, the same darkness of which you experienced not long ago, upon which your eyes were plucked. But that darkness shall stay until you awake. Hope you enjoyed that.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Hecate. I will make you proud. Dude, that gave me chills.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
That was great.
I hope I was able to represent him well.
Oh, you represented so well, actually. Dude, I love the addition of the snake. Mwah, primo. One of her sacred animals. Ah, perfect.
Yeah, I forgot to add in seeing dogs on their way there, but I was like, yeah, it's fine.
I kind of figured they were kind of at her side anyway.
I like the I like the image of like a little island of sort of peace amongst Hades. Is interesting. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, I'll put me back.
Cool.
Sorry,
Need DJ
we're back.
to place them.
What do I need to do?
I need you to place the tiles.
Do I?
Well, I need you to place a tile.
Can you not do it
We're
yourself?
getting a bridge.
Oh. What stops you from doing it yourself? If my ask.
Whenever I put in blocks, specifically squares that are colored
Yeah.
in any way, shape, or form, it does not let me change the color.
Oh, so go to your draw tool. You should see to the very right of your draw tool. You see fill style and stroke style.
Yes, Nikki.
Is that how I've been supposed to be doing this?
Yes, stroke style is the sort of color. So like, sorry, stroke style is the outline, and fill style is like, let's say if I want to do a brown bridge, right? I can just do. Oh, sorry, that's the circle.
Don't mess up my beautiful bridge.
I appreciate like that.
You're messing up my beautiful bridge.
If you want to
No.
if you want to draw a bridge, go for it.
I'm doing that.
Yeah, go
That's
for
what
it.
I'm doing.
Draw that bridge. I'm being attacked by a fox.
Yeah, so I guess V will share their vision whenever they awake. But does V want to also share what happened?
So basically,
No, I mean for recap. Sorry, recap.
okay. I was about to go on a whole spiel. Yeah. Okay. Ready when y'all are for me to do recap.
Make sure Meander's here, because Meander's one who needs to hear it.
Meander, are you here?
I'm here.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me okay, or am I robot-y?
You're good.
Fine.
Oh, also, I just realized,
All right.
y'all. Later on, if you want to hear what happens, it's in the recording. So, or what happened.
All right. I will try to summarize this a bit because it's another long one. April 12th continued. Confirming the plan with the group, Zero begins running into the middle of the cave, throwing rocks at the ceiling. I spelled incorrectly, I just noticed. This attacks several piercers that Zero is able to then dodge and keep running. Shay approaches the group during this time and is terrified upon seeing them, her loud scream alerting the group to her presence. Quickly explaining, Zero reaches an outcropping for safety and watch the piercers wail and flail around as the group approaches and attacks them while they are distracted by Zero. Delta manages to one-shot a piercer, and the rest of the group becomes alerted to this attack. As they turn around, Ari looses an arrow that kills another, skidding off several hits, bringing Delta to the brink of death and injuring Shay lightly. Seeing how tough the remaining two piercers are, Ari, thinking quickly, shoots a forming pillar to mimic a cave-in and scare away the piercers. This doesn't affect them immediately, but it does frighten them. Having let their guard down, Zero is hit with a loud crack as a fifth piercer falls. Crying in pain, it turns to begin grappling it as Nara and Ram finish off their piercer and she kills hers. Zero manages to bite into the piercer and kill the final one. Now victorious, Delta and Shay begin skinning the piercers for armor, the stony hides. As this occurs, the flesh begins melting off of Zero as to reveals V's body beneath. As V covers her naked form and is given Ari's duster while she puts her dress back on. Ari heals V from their wound and V then thanks the group and goes to rest. V is against leaving and wants to explore the cabin so they don't have to return so soon. Looking for a way over the river and not seeing a way to cross in the near distance, V does an eldritch ritual to begin to regain more magical energy, which she then changes into the shape of her other alter, Argyros, a Nephilim. Quickly flying over, he finds a spear with a lizard skull with intricate runes upon it. Stealing his nerves, he quickly pulls it out and sees that nothing happens. Knocking on the door, however, causes it to crumble and fall off its hinges. Now standing in the open doorway, he decides to enter and finds no signs of anyone except for two halfling skeletons in robes. Upon them is a silver fish necklace that brings back memories of the lizard statuette from the place we were summoned into the world from. Also was an old parchment that tells of the wonders of King Agamemnon's palace and the wonderful gardens that surround it deep within the earth. Various passages refer to the beastmen who serve the king and of the living trees. Returning to the group, Argyros discusses how to cross, at which point they discover a bridge farther down. Flying alongside the group over the river, noticing how dangerous the group is... noticing how dangerous the bridge is. Before we decide how to cross most carefully...
Also, sorry, a few notes. The bridge, keep in mind, is not, you didn't discover it. This is the bridge that the gnome was on.
Oh, it is one that gnome was on. Oh my god.
Also, just a small retcon. The door, it didn't fall apart. I think it's like, looks like it will, but it's like, basically a very, very, like, poorly maintained door. Right, you could open it and close it,
Okay.
it just doesn't look good.
Okay. So that doesn't happen then. Okay, gotcha. Flying alongside the river, we find the gnome's bridge, abandoned except for lizard folk, digging beneath it. Delta convinces Shay to take the lead for this battle and to, in quotes, do what their weapon makes them do best: bloodlust. Shay excitedly scuttles over to fight while Argyros flies low along the river. The lizard folk are not surprised by Argyros somehow, probably the necklace, which then gives Shay an opening. Taking it, Shay dispatches one of the four Lizzies. Delta seeing their
Lizzies.
opportunity once again, they quickly approach and kill another one at the same time as Argyros Falcon swoops down with his axe and nearly kills a third one. As Nar, Ram, and Arya approach Delta combat, the remaining two lizard men pierce into our side, causing the feathers and flesh to once again melt away into dust as we plummet into the river with a wound in my side. Ari rushes to the thinnest part of the river to save me as the battle is decided in our favor. Grabbing V, Ari does CPR and attempts to save them mundanely as they have spent their magical energy. With a coughing up of water, V somehow survives, though is unconscious for the foreseeable future. The group heads towards the cabin to rest and let V recover after looting the lizardmen bodies.
Yeah.
And recap.
So, also recap again. Another retcon is y'all find that bag of treasure on the way. Who is carrying that bag? Did y'all discuss?
Are you carrying the bag of treasure, or is someone else grabbing the bag of treasure?
Ram can probably carry it if it's heavy.
Oh, true.
Okay. Make sure to mark it down.
I have it in
I'll
my...
mark it.
I currently have the money and everything in my inventory. I can easily just toss it over to someone else, unless we want to, like, just have me keep track of it all, or something.
I'm putting into his notes, big ass bag of gnome loot. Should I be more specific, or is that good enough?
I think keep in mind if you don't write it down, then you lose it.
Oh, I
Okay.
have the rest.
Okay.
If V has the spell book written down, I have the money written down currently.
Make sure. Like,
Oh, you have-
that as unclaimed, because once you get to a town, they'll be claimed and you get XP for it.
Okay. Unclaimed.
Unclaimed baggage.
Yeah.
And then
So I'll
yeah.
say you manage to somehow cross the very slippery section, measure with rope or something. As you get to the house, getting closer, you see currently the spear outside of the house seemingly is deplanted from the ground and on the ground currently. With like this, the lizard folk skull seemingly sort of has a slightly leading us to the building itself. Yeah, as you see, it's a building. It's an old but seemingly worthwhile building.
Okay.
One of the blocks just disappeared.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
As weird.
Sorry.
Also, did you have any questions, Meander?
No, I just said that was weird.
Yep. So the house is
I
relatively
did not mean for
small,
such a thing to happen.
but definitely can fit you all because it's kind of made for halflings. But yeah, you can fit you all, like fit some like sleeping bags on that sort inside.
I could probably cuddle up to the bones,
Did
TBH.
any of you want to do anything before you sleep? Like do any preparations, hiding anything?
Halfling sleeping bag.
And we won't have leveled up until after we sleep, yes?
Yes. Well, I don't know if I should probably say from in town or if it's now. Probably in town.
Okay.
Well,
That's
no.
after we sleep still.
Yeah.
It's just longer after.
In a safe space, yes. And this isn't fully safe.
Narayan and Ram can probably keep watch because Ram is on 21 hit points
Well,
and Narayan is on 17.
the thing is, how many hours do you want to sleep? Because again, it's dangerous in here.
I'm at 25 out of 29, so I could help out with
So
that
you
too.
need. Well, I think
I
we need
can
more
also help
attention
out.
to
I'm at 17 of 22.
is you need number of hours of sleep equal to 6 plus or minus your con modifier. If you don't sleep 6 hours, you
Mine
make
is
sure.
plus none. Mine's only 6 hours.
No, 5
Same.
hours. 5 hours in that case. Which means
Mine is also 5 hours.
That means if all of you sleep, you could then each of you can for 6 hours. Each of you can set have an hour to keep rest, keep guard.
Well,
Alright,
yeah.
It's fine with me.
The standard way of doing a long rest when going with 8 hours while being protected is to have it be let's see, 4 shifts of 4 hours, getting 6 hours and 2 hours.
Basically, what I'm telling you is to get the least amount of hours. I think minimum here is does anyone need 7 hours? I don't have a minus.
Yeah. I do.
You have a -1 to the con.
No, I'm sorry. I need 6. My con's at 0.
Okay, that's 6. So no one has a -1 con.
No.
Not
I also have a +1 con. But
Same. I'm
Yeah.
1 con away from
Well,
it.
you can't keep guard V. So
Yes, I can. Sure, I can.
No, V is more than likely going to be one of the ones that sleeps,
Yeah.
like for the entire time.
that means basically.
Because if we need,
I think that's just like an automatic.
I'll tell you
Is
this now.
Oh,
It's danger time. Every hour there'll be a 1 in 6 chance of something countering you.
okay,
I would say if everybody pulls 2 hours and they can even overlap with the next person by an hour.
In that
So
case,
there's
does that mean you'll
Wait.
sleep for 7 hours?
What?
no one needs to sleep for 7.
Or well, you have to stay in place for 7 hours in that case. If y'all are doing 2 hours each of watch.
Well, that's what I was meaning. Narian can watch for like a potential 3 hours because he doesn't need sleep right now.
No, well, keep in mind if you don't sleep, you have a minus -1. I think to everything.
Oh, well then. Okay, so
So if it wasn't in a dungeon, it'd be less of an issue. But because you're in a dungeon, you need to think through this through.
okay,
Yeah.
so Nar is going to take first watch, right, for the first hour.
Write this down somewhere if you can, in general chat or something.
Okay.
So no one has a -1, so 6 hours of rest. Unless keep in mind, some of you have a thing where you need to spend some extra time to rest because you have to prepare stuff. Specifically, that is a V and Griff, but Griff only needs to sleep 5.
Mine is. I was pretty sure that it's as a part of it,
No.
the end of.
At the end of it, yes. At the end of it is. Since you only need 5 hours, I think the stuff you need to do is less than an hour, so you can count it as part of your watch.
I'm pretty sure that
Oh, you need 7.
either of us.
Yes.
Who needs 7?
I was saying 7, so that way our spellcasters can get their ship back.
Fair enough. But the V can't get their spells.
No, I'm unconscious.
Yeah, and Griff can get
That's-
their spells less than an hour, I think, right?
I'm pretty sure it's like half an hour or
Yeah,
something.
it's something like that. It's like clerics need to pray for half an hour. So, and they only sleep 5, which means technically you only need 6 if you want it. But if you want to take 7, that's fine too. It's just how many D6 rolls you want me to make. Really.
I mean, we can take 6 then. Damn, I lied. 6 hours of rest. Alright, yeah.
And I mean, I haven't used any of my magic, so I can at least do a healing on face character.
I forgot you could do. Yeah, I forgot. Technically, you can. What are you? What are you, Meander again? Or don't you play a ranger? No, you play a ranger.
They're also a druid.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
No, the ranger is Philip.
They're too similar. They're both satyrs. They're both nature based. Oh.
Yeah.
Druid and a fawn.
Okay.
Fawn is the race.
Yes, I put that in there as a descriptor.
Okay.
Annalise-
Beacon.
Annalise is my ranger.
Oh no, Annalise is the ranger. That's right.
Yeah. So Meander can heal. So whatever that means for y'all, because some of y'all are low.
So let me.
Who wants to take 4th watch? Because
I can.
Ari can take fourth.
Oh, actually, no. I should take last watch so that I can use that watch as my time to prepare stuff.
I could have any watch. I don't care.
I can take it. I'm not on for any of the others.
Well, I mean, you could be fifth watch, and then I can repeat for last
Yeah,
watch.
y'all are lucky. No one has below 10. So yeah, you're. Mm-hmm.
Third watch. Wait, okay. I can put you for third watch then, right, Meander?
I think you only have 3 people who can do watch, right? Because everyone else is like has 10 or 11, or 12 or below.
What do you mean?
Because Nar can't do watch.
12 or below in terms of which?
Sorry, go on. I didn't mean to.
Oh, did you mean rest?
Yeah, like I'm trying to think who's gonna keep guard. Or yeah.
Oh, well then, that was why I did the 7. I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
was
So if you do
because-
7, then that means people can do rest, watch
First
more.
watch.
I guess that's the main thing. Do you want less chance of a counter, or do you want make sure every time of the day is watched? Really, is the question.
Wait, does having more watches increase our chance of an encounter?
Having a watch.
Shay, what's
Yeah.
your con plus?
Oh, okay.
0. I have plus 0.
Okay.
Why were you offering
No.
To do
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Shay's
watch then?
Because I don't need anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
They could. Keep in mind you get a -1 to stuff though. Keep that in mind. Is that okay, Ram? Or sorry, Shay?
I literally have a plus 0, so it's not like it's a -1 or anything.
If Ari can take fifth,
Yeah.
if Ari can take the fifth watch, I can do the last 2.
Well, if I do the last watch, then I need to prepare my spells at the end of my rest.
How
So-
many?
No, all I need to do is heal like 4 hit points, and that's it. Other than that, I
Okay.
can just hang out.
Ooh,
Yep.
I guess
Also, by the way, I don't have a game after this like I usually do. So we don't have a time limit. So
someone. I don't know what it is. My brain.
question also. Do you guys have food down here?
Yeah,
So Meander has
I
food.
do.
Do you have any? So does everyone have enough food for everyone?
I think I do, but then I won't have any left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. It's up to y'all how you want to do that. Because if you don't eat, I think there's also a minus or something. Or something like that.
Oh, I feed everybody as long as I get food later.
Okay, that's the setup that I have right now.
Okay, that should work, I believe. If Shay's not gonna, yeah.
Well, no, Shay would still get 6 hours of sleep. That's why I
They
did
would,
Ram
wouldn't
twice.
they? You're right. Yeah, they would. But Ram
Because Ram has a +1 to his
Oh.
constitution,
you're right.
so he only needs 5 hours, and so do I. I only need 5 hours. That's why I wanted someone to cover me
Okay, sounds
for
good.
like the first 5 hours, and then I can just watch for the rest of them,
Do we have a dice
along
pod?
with Ari.
No, we don't.
Yeah, so
no.
you can really be watching, and Ari can be doing their stuff. And get back.
Okay.
Let me invite Meander to the owlbear.
I just know seeing it would help.
Please.
Okay.
Also, do you want to cast your spells, Meander, before you take the long rest?
Do I want to what?
Cast your spells.
Cast your
If
spell.
you cast like healing spells on, say, Shay and V,
I did
Then
one
at
on
the end-
me and got a +4 hit points.
Okay,
For who?
that's enough for me.
Oh, to me. Okay.
No,
and
Yeah.
then you should have another one for Meander, I think.
sorry. On who is that for? Who'd you heal?
V got 4.
Hey,
Okay, I heard Shay. Okay, I wasn't sure.
I If I'm not mistaken, I can cast it twice. So let me do it again.
Well, before that, V, remember, that's not 4 HP. That's 4 days off of your 7-day rest. Which today will be 5 days because of you resting tonight.
Okay.
I'll take
Shit, I am fucked up.
Yeah.
I'll take a heal if you would graciously grant it.
Give me a moment.
I'll tell you now, if Meander wants to heal, the V would wake up. Probably.
Yeah,
Oh.
if you do another heal on V, you can probably bring it down to 1 or 2 days.
No, probably not, because there's only 2 days left given the rest. Because there's 3 days, the rest will be 2.
Oh, true.
Well then, heal V instead. Don't worry about me right now.
Okay.
Yeah, V needs it the most.
I'll steal heals from you guys once everybody's awake.
Okay, that's another 2.
Okay, so whenever you wake up from the rest, you'll heal 1 HP.
Okay.
And you can prepare your spells like normal.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So now that you've rested, you've kind of healed V. Did anyone else do any prep work with the building? Because you saw like the spear was taken out. The sort of cabins. It's small, but you can move stuff around. Like anyone do anything prep wise before you rest?
Can I look around the room?
Sure. What do you want to look for specifically?
So it was halflings in here, right?
Yes, 2 half
Is-
corpses.
Does it look like there's any like hidey holes anywhere?
Good question. How long do you want to spend doing this?
I'll just spend probably like 10 minutes before we rest.
Yeah. So you kind of like look around. The building is very small. It's very simple too. It's made of thatches and basic woods and cobbles.
Actually, I think I might have I might have something for this. Give me a second.
Honestly, with someone living down here, based on like the size of this cabin, imagine did a lot of time traveling because you couldn't see people living here with the stuff that's here. At least some of the places. Imagine whoever was here is probably traveling a lot.
I'm going to use my assassin ability, listen.
Okay.
Okay. And I have a
2.
question.
Yeah.
Where do I find the invite?
Good question. Did they actually send it? Wait a minute.
I don't know.
I don't think I did. Meander. I don't know. Find a person here. Yep, here you are. There you go.
Thank you.
I wanna use my listen ability to try and like listen for anything that's alive in the shack, because
Okay.
usually whenever things are, stripped of their flesh, something does that,
Yes.
Request is sent.
I gotta pass on my listen. So
Listening to the stones below, much of the sound you hear is from the river. The river kind of fills the air with this constant sound, which isn't really present in other parts of the dungeon. But through that,
It's a really nice sleeping condition.
yeah, but for underground cave, yeah, totally. Also, there's a candle. Does anyone light that candle? Because there's a candle on the table.
No, I don't trust it.
Okay. And yeah, I listen to the cobbles. You don't really hear anything too out of the ordinary. No, not really. Like how can you describe how you're listening?
you know how whenever things move, they make whenever things are trying to stand still, it's like they're hiding, basically. I'm basically trying to listen for something doing what I would be trying to do. If I were trying to hide and ambush people.
Yeah, give it some time. You listen, you hear, and you don't really sense anything.
Okay.
Okay, so no one else does anything like any prep work before you rest, right?
We could dungeon meshy the lizard folk.
Eh,
The lizard folk. Do you really want
Okay. Well, y'all.
some fucking croc nuggets right now?
I suggest you all look at Albert Rodeo. I'll be rolling a d6 every hour. Okay, so 7 d6s. On a 1,
Okay.
an encounter most likely will happen. You may be able to go past it, but a counter will something will appear near the cabin, basically. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
First one,
Aye.
a 2. Y'all see that?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Hour 2, a 6. Hour 3. Okay. Y'all ready?
Hour 3 was meander.
Okay. Well, let me do something.
Does meander have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay, so you may have a
Okay.
bit of a sort of a advantage as you like look. Like, can you describe your guard? Because you're kind of stuck in a cabin thing. Like, you could look out the window if you want, but like, just describe how you're kind of going about your thing.
Hold on a second.
Let me roll a d10 as put in the book. Interesting. This is an interesting one.
Uh-oh.
This is listen,
I don't like that.
Danger.
This is actually not about you, surprisingly.
Oh, fuck. Wait, what is it then?
David has to roll, right?
But meander.
Yes.
You see, at first it was silence, but then you hear the sort of slashing of metal upon metal. As
Come in.
I'll say, probably inside. Wait, can you describe how you're sort of keeping watch again?
Oh, hold on a second. I'm getting delivered a message.
Okay.
I'm getting delivered some mail. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I think you
Okay.
got pretty lucky with this one.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble. I think I have to move my phone. What was that you said what I had to do?
Oh, describe how you're kind of keeping watch, if you can.
How I'm what?
Keeping watch.
Keeping watch.
Keeping watch.
Yeah.
Okay. It was all blurring together. I am getting a new hearing aid tomorrow. That should help.
Good.
Let's see. I'm pretty awake by now. So I figured that I would be like watching in one spot and then watching in 3 or 4 different spots.
Mm-hmm.
So I stay in one place for a little while and look and listen, and then go to the next one and look and listen.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah. As you're kind of looking at one of your spots, when all of a sudden you see a group.
Ooh.
It appears to
I'm
be.
gonna nudge whoever's nearest me.
Keep in mind, you're in the cabin, so the cabin haven't seen you yet. As you
Okay.
just minutes before, you see a group of what appears to be cultists. Very familiar-looking cultists. One of which probably has a skull tattoo on their head. They seemingly are. You can tell, like, they seemingly have been, like, down here hiding, maybe, it looks like, or they look pretty dirty. Then out of nowhere, as you're kind of sitting here and waiting, you suddenly see a group of lizard folk pounce on them. Pounce. As, in moments, the group is basically torn asunder. Unless you want to intervene.
I'm going to wake up people as fast as I can and try to intervene. I've got my bow with me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything with it,
What
but
do
I'm
people
going to
say
try.
to this? Okay.
I would say that you can wake up probably everybody except for V. As
Yeah.
mentioned, V is passed out. But because V is passed out, I'm gonna take the necklace that V grabbed.
Okay.
I assume I'm awake, right, DJ?
I'll say you can wake up. Yeah. You see about
Since
6 tribesmen. Actually, no, let's see.
no,
It's
Which
a
map
random
are we
table. I don't think there is actually. Yeah, you see a group of tribesmen versus. Okay, here. One. Yeah, actually, you see. No, sorry. You probably see this battle's been going on for a minute at least. You see one dead tribesman and one dead lizardman. As yeah, I do see the rest are fighting.
Okay.
Okay,
Are we looking through windows or through open holes?
Hmm?
Are we?
I mean we can
looking
probably head out to the front of the building.
They're definitely on.
Yeah, but
They're
when
definitely
I
on the
was
far
looking
side.
out, was I looking out through windows or was I looking out through holes in the walls?
Good question. I'm actually looked at through a window. They are fairly far. I will say that they are maybe. Let me look at the map of the fort too. Looking out like over at them, they are maybe. It seems like they are just at the edge of this area, pond area over here. Seemingly, the cultists are trying to cross, and then suddenly the lizard men were kind of also kind of crossing,
Like over here?
to the very south of the cabin.
Here.
I need to look at the owlbear. No, like here maybe. Like maybe like 20, 30 feet from the cabin.
Here?
Yeah, like here, like on your side of the river.
Goober
Oh
cat,
fuck.
Goober cat does whatever Goober cat does.
Although seemingly,
Damn.
if they win, the limit is going to go their own way. But
Oh,
they are definitely
God.
are winning.
I want to
Well,
help my peoples.
Yeah.
I'm
Damn
not gonna
them
put-
lizard men.
I'm not gonna
I'm
put
not
the
that thinking that
necklace on,
Would it
but
help?
I'm
Would it help if I told you how many people there were?
how many people there were?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
It was-
I'm gonna tie the necklace around Shay's axe, like the handle.
Okay, so let me see here for the
But I use the axe.
level 1. Sorry, I'm trying to understand this. Number 4, band 2.
No, I know you'd use the axe, but like, I'm trying to make you the target, not me.
I don't want to be the target.
You want blood to spill, don't you?
I do, but I don't want that on me.
Where else is it supposed to go?
Back where we found the damn thing.
Okay, here. So you see a group of seemingly 6 tribesmen, all seemingly lower level, seemingly fighters. Actually, good point. Actually, these are actually probably all strangely enough, skullmen, with like skull like tattoos on their face. Seemingly they may have been even somewhat independent. You can't tell, but they are all like sort of alone.
If anything, we could throw this behind us and they come to us.
Yeah, but I can't risk them getting away with it. I want it.
And on the side of the, also
Well, that's why
strangely,
we
one of the guards seemingly, one of the fighters seemingly was holding a stick with a bag on the end. It's very weird.
What the fuck?
Um,
Were they moving out? Damn.
You got a hobo bundle.
Like a hobo bundle?
no, it's more of like
It's not a
they're holding-
bundle,
they're holding
actually.
one of them, almost like a two-handed on this sort of long stick with like something on the end that's covered in a
It's a bee's nest.
sack.
Oh,
Oh my
no.
And
It might.
there's 6 of those.
Bees on a stick.
They all look lower level, by the way. They don't look like they're really like well trained.
Are they Are they spearsmen with trainers?
You don't know what it is. And then you see the lizard folk. Let's see. D4. But y'all, if you do not intervene, the fight will go on. But otherwise,
I am going
okay.
to
You see
intervene.
Yeah, the other side just has 6 other folks. It's pretty even. So far, currently, there's 1 dead on each side. So there's only 5 each.
All right. Well, who here has the most HP? If I could be informed.
I have 17.
I have 25 out of my normal of 29.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hand the necklace to Ram and have him hold on to it for a little bit.
That'll work.
And then, if you don't mind,
to get it all bloody.
me and Ram are more than likely going to be the first ones to go in.
Band 2, we have... Oh, boy. Okay.
Never know. Gator cat. What'd you say?
Wait, what's up?
Nothing. I'm just looking at the stuff.
Hmm.
Can someone roll me actually, I'll roll D6, actually. So D6 on the Lizard Folk side. Which one's dead? That one is dead. And which one on the Cultist side is dead? That guy's dead.
I'll roll a d6.
No, I got
Okay.
it. And, yeah.
I have to roll a d6 anyways for initiative.
And then randomly...
Where are you doing this at?
Myself. This is a surprisingly in-depth
the map.
Yeah.
Where's what map are we using?
Oh, currently it's unmapped. They're currently in sort of a thrash, as all of them are kind of fighting.
So we're all it's all right in front of the hut. No.
Okay.
Yeah,
wait.
We're like along the riverside. Maybe it seems like the lizard folk are currently coming out of the river, and the tribes of them are just basically try to jump them, but it's not going well.
Genuine question. Because I'm a quick motherfucker, and because I'm very quiet, and since I'm, of course, running into the fray first, as I am pretty much all the fucking time.
No one says you
should
have
they
to.
should they roll surprise?
So surprise only makes it so the enemies can't go, but currently it's an ongoing battle. It's usually the
Oh,
surprise
okay.
non-battle.
Well then, but they don't know I'm here.
You try to sneak attack them, I'll say, but it's different from being from.
Okay, sorry, I misunderstood for a second. I wanted to sneak attack them,
Yeah,
but I wasn't sure how to put it. Well then, I'm gonna. Whichever one is the biggest motherfucker, I'm gonna go for him first.
Okay. Let me just roll one.
Gator cat.
One. Okay, cool. So you see, there are 2 that seem equally large, or sorry, 3. 2 of them seem injured. So you're going to basically let's explain. So you're kind of in this little like hut. What are you gonna do?
While they're all all over each other and stuff,
Mhm.
I'm gonna pick out the largest one that I can get to, and trying to time my steps with the clashing of blades.
Since they're distracted as they're in combat specifically, and it do expect you to come up from behind. Make me a sneak attack with a plus 15, or sorry, sneak attack. I mean a sneak roll. Silently.
I move silently.
The plus 15. Well, what's your current plus, or rather,
What's my current what?
what's your current number you need to get?
45. I already got it. It's a 22.
Okay. Yeah. So if you want, you kind of get up behind this like the larger one, and you want to hit if you can.
Would it be okay if I assassinated?
Yes, I believe so. You need to hit first.
Will do, sir. Okay, so let me head down to Drilla. Okay, so what do I get? Is it a +2
Is that
from me sneaky?
what does a thief get? Is it the same as a thief? I thought they get a +4.
For my assassinate, it is an attack roll and an attack bonus of +4.
Yeah.
So a 23 to hit with a damage of 7. The victim must roll a saving throw versus death ray or be instantly killed.
So you did make the hit, right?
Yeah, I did it was a 23 to hit.
So the thing is, what does the assassin say about like being higher level? Isn't it like if there's a certain level, it's basically null and void?
At the GM's option, characters 2 or more levels lower than the assassin may be denied a saving
What
throw.
level are you?
6.
Yeah, he's dead.
He just goes splat.
You go up behind the biggest one, take a drilla, and do you want to describe what you do?
A gorilla.
A drilla.
I'm gonna fucking hit you. You're next, bitch.
There's a wild gorilla with the news?
Shut the fuck up, actually.
I can't help it. That's all I hear now.
I should probably do initiative actually. So at this point,
Very well, I don't want to say very silently. You very clearly, like, the person fighting the giant one hears the sound of the scales like ripping, and for a moment it looks like nothing changed, and then the head just like slides onto the ground and the body falls backwards.
Oh no.
let me actually do this. At this point, I think it's time for initiative. Cultist. There.
Agreed.
So the cultist. Actually, let me get all these to 0. You know the. Let's take all these to 0. You all know the gist. You all need to reset your own, or set it at 0. 0.
Yeah, I'm gonna say my own.
Cat. Stop it.
The villager folk get 5, and then the cultists get 6.
Okay. There's all my shit. Rolling.
D6. and
Delta,
a
you basically go
roll.
first on this round. So, because you kind
Fuck.
yeah, you go 7. So just
Did I get any hits that last round? Did I get a chance to hit on that last round?
it technically wasn't the round. I just let Delta
Or
go
that
first.
bit?
We're doing initiative now. If you want to roll initiative, it's in Albert. Where do you go?
I did, and I rolled a 3.
Okay, you can put it in manually by clicking on like the cross swords icon on the top left.
Okay.
Does Meander have a character?
The ranger, right? Or no, the druid. Oh, oh, you mean that?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I can make him one.
Because you have to have a token
you do.
to be able to do it.
Kid or cat. Kid or cat. Does what it
Damn,
Kid or cat.
Narian having the lowest roll is crazy.
That's
What?
crazy.
What
He
do you roll?
he rolled a 1.
That's what I got.
Yeah, but he has a +1.
I don't.
You smell.
Did you smell? Really?
At least I don't think I do. I don't see
There
one.
you go. Meander.
If you want to
There's
just
two-
put imp, you can do that.
Wait, but there's 2 glyphs now.
No, it's good.
Oh, there we go. I was about to say. Okay, so we need a roll from V, Griff, and Meander
Well, not V.
to continue the fight.
V's unconscious.
Oh yeah, V isn't in it.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
I am very unconscious.
Okay,
Night,
so
night.
how do I roll this then?
Just roll on the in the dice section. It should be in the top left. Should be a D20.
What would a modifier be for initiative?
Initiative's modifier is a plus or minus your dex.
Oh, I actually have a +1. Okay.
Well, then you rolled a 2 then.
Yay. I actually did better.
Yeah, you recognize these people, Shay. They're pretty much they're your peers for all intents and purposes.
I see what the problem is.
Once you roll it, I can put it in if you want me to. You just gotta tell me what it is.
The side panel is in or zoom out.
Mm.
Well, no, that's on the 20.
roll
That's
a-
supposed to be-
Roll a D6.
Ow!
that's- wait a minute. It's a 6. Okay. 1.
Okay. And then what's your dex modifier?
Oh, sorry, they don't have the stick. My bad.
do you have a +1
Zero.
for your dex? Okay.
No,
Then you
zero.
just have a 1. And we're good. I mean, we've sort of evened the playing field already.
Yeah, actually, seeing that you guys arrived, they'll probably make a morale check on their turn.
Oh, definitely. But Ram gets to go first.
Yeah.
And knowing him, he might be able to take out at least 2 of them.
Oh, the cultists
Ah,
go.
good.
No, sorry, the cultists go next. No, Ram. The cultists,
Yeah, I know.
wielding their weapon, are going to basically rush forward. Let's see here. So they're going to basically 2 are going to focus on the larger one that's injured, and then 3 are going to focus on that one, and 2 are going to focus on the other injured one. 15, that hits, I think, right? Because it's like 16 usually for a lizard folk. Hit. Miss. Hit. Miss. That's actually really good.
That should go crazy.
The 2 deal 7 damage to the injured large one. He is still up though, and the other one does 7 damage to the. Oh yeah, he's dead. Yeah, the one that was almost dead is yeah. Dead. You see,
Okay, so it's now
it's 3 left now.
5
3 lizard folk.
5 to 3.
5 cultists. Yeah.
Okay.
Then now it's Nora's turn.
You mean Ram?
Ram, yeah, and then one of them is very injured. So
Ram will catch that one then. If I could attack that one, to hit 19 with a damage of 4.
Yep. And
Does that kill it?
That does kill that one, yes. That exactly kills it. Exactly lethal. Who's next?
Not Nar. Ram is next. I'm swinging on another one, please.
Yeah, I don't think I need to roll. They're probably gonna retreat on their turn. In this case.
Okay, I got a 16 with a damage of 6 for Ram's second attack.
Yeah, this one is still alive, but he is very injured. In this case, then, who's next after that? Because Ram didn't kill him, so no, they can't take another attack.
It should be the lizard folk.
Yeah, okay, the lizard folk, seeing what's happening, they're gonna run. Being armored, they move 30 feet. They're actually going to no. They're going to move a half movement, basically 15 feet, and run away. Do you all wish to chase him?
Ram is at least going to chase the one that is really injured, that he injured. Because he has 20 feet of movement, and they just moved 15 feet away from him.
I'll tell you now, if you want to charge them and kill them, you probably can.
Shay, what would you like to do?
I wanna get the one that's running away.
Yeah, so basically, I'll say as a group, all of you can charge forward and kill the 2 that's left. The 2 lizard folk. As they are all slain. All the warriors, seemingly very thankful, are going to basically thank you all. This is you, Shay. They're like, thank you, sister. And kind of hold your, like, sort of arm in a very, like, ceremonial way. You've saved us. We've been trapped down here since the lizard folk attacked.
Ah, so that's what happened.
We stayed behind to protect the shelter.
Huh?
Do you know how to cross this river? We tried, we tried to cross to find another way out of here, but it didn't go well.
I just point to the bridge.
Is it that way? Yes. Very well. We saw a large creature last time we came down this way.
The gnome?
Is that what it was?
Could you describe it just a little more?
It was a large. They described him, basically. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's our big buddy. He's quite large for being a gnome.
Mm-hmm. Is he still there? Really
no. He's friendly, but he isn't there right now. He's currently, we presume, captured by the lizard folk.
Very well. Are our people still at the village?
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll try to retreat there. Thank you for your kindness.
If there's any others that you might know about that are still down here, let us know.
Maybe.
Now.
I doubt anyone down here survived. We barely were able to.
Okay.
Thank you. As they retreat. And since you all took no damage and really didn't use any special abilities, well, no, one to use. I'll say you could basically continue your long rest like Kevin.
That's yay!
So,
what did we get from the lizard folk, if you don't mind me asking?
well, the question is, what are you gonna do with them? Because they are now dead and near you're sleeping.
So first I'm gonna loot them.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shove their bodies into the river.
There's 6 there. So you get.
Oops.
Oh, actually, before I shove them into the river, I'm probably going to take a couple of their scales and put it into my bag.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to just kind of peel off. They're not that sort of tough. You get 39 silver. Possibly you can find another silver somewhere else to just make it up to 40. It's basically 4 gold. Oh, look, that's 39 silver, so don't reduce it to gold, because there's a difference when it comes to carry weight. So that's 2 pounds.
So I get 2 pounds worth?
Basically, 39 silver, we'll say. And yeah, you're already. Was that hour 3, right?
Yeah, I'll take 10 scales if that's all right with you.
Okay. 5 for hour 4. 6 for hour 5. 3 for hour 6.
That would be me.
Is anyone need for the last hour? As y'all complete your rest,
I regain a hit point, right?
yeah, you wake up somewhat still. So yeah, everyone gains 1 HP if they slept. Everyone is wakes up, including you, V. For since your meeting, you have now regained consciousness.
Yeah.
You could pay your spells as normal.
Okay. You'll see. Everyone will see as I wake up. I kind of rub my eyes and I kind of look at my hands and kind of flip them back and forth, and I'm like, back in the world of the living. Oh, what an experience.
Are you good?
Well, Delta, so big news. I met God.
Which one?
Wow.
Hecate. I was in the
Okay.
fields of Asphodel, and I approached this manor of sorts, and she was sitting there, and we had tea together, kind of like in ReZero, except it wasn't actually pee, it was actually tea. It was delicious. And, basically, things are fucked, but there's hope.
Oh. Things are fucked? Like really fucked? Or
I looked at
A little.
Shay. I looked at Shay, and then I kind of tap at my eyes, and I kind of go we have some work to do, and I need to cure myself of these eyes without going blind.
Didn't they already gouge your eyes out though?
Yeah, we gotta find some really powerful magic to either get rid of this. Basically, there's hope, but we've got to really
Are
play our
you?
cards right.
Is it like a
You have to
curse?
be able to-
But why
Yes.
do you need to get rid of the eyes?
Because the eyes compel me. They compel me to help with the Year of the Skulls. I can no longer be non-complicit. Complicit? Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Oh. I sure hope the skull tattoo doesn't have anything to do with this.
And I'll also add on. However, I did discover something. There's aspects of Thanatos. Some of them wish to bring the Year of the Skulls, some don't. So that might be in our best interest to find which ones are which.
Okay, so we could find.
I don't want to bring it.
I presume if
I'm
we
one of
find the same aspect that Shay is attached to, we can cure you.
Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully, because the Year of the Skulls is, it's worse than we thought.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So what you're telling me is, one, Asphodel exists, which means that the halls of Elysium exist, which means a lot of things.
I never said it was
I-
Asphodel. But yeah.
The Fields of Asphodel, yeah.
Well, no, actually.
Also, fun fact, this is a different Hecate than what I know. She told me that I've known her for a lot longer, and she is the same god, but the one from our world is not her. So, that's
Well,
fun.
that makes sense. I mean, if we went through a sort of like adjacent, like a parallel dimension sort of thing, then it would make sense that the gods aren't the same.
Oh, also, DJ, you said I can prepare my spells as normal now?
Yes, because you've gotten healing that lets you basically heal as if you wake up as if like you're still injured, but it's not like you're critically injured, really bad.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to prepare Detect Magic, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to, like, pull out the dagger, and I'm going to be like, this thing has been giving me a really bad feeling, and I want to know what its feel. That was adorable, Lucille. You good kitty.
Well,
And I want to pull out.
I can prepare. Is the question.
I want to prepare 2 castings, and I'm gonna burn both on, and like I want to figure out what this thing's deal
Let's see
is.
what the first one is.
Okay, and I will cast Detect Magic.
Well, now hold on. If you're gonna cast Detect Magic on just that thing, don't forget about this, because I'm gonna grab the necklace from where I placed it on Ram.
Yeah, and I'll take it, and I'll be like, yeah, that seems like a good idea too. I'll do both.
Yeah, do it in Alberodi if you can.
Alrighty. What do I roll again? Is it a D6?
D6, yeah.
Okay. Rolling a D6. Rolling dice at the speed of sound. Did it roll? There it goes. I got a 2.
2. Well, what's your intelligence?
My intelligence! I'm so glad you asked. R/I am very smart. My intelligence is 16. I have a +2.
Oh wow, so you have a really good chance actually. Right? Because now it's is that what I wrote, right? It's a D6 modified by intelligence, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I got a 2 + 2, 4.
Okay, let me just get ready to send it to you. I need to find it.
Get ready to send it to you is crazy. Damn, we really got the full send.
Also, I want to add a fun detail. As I'm talking about Hecate, you'll see my tattoo just kind of slightly like glow with just a bit of magic before it fades back to normal.
I mean, names do give things power.
You find out
Oh.
the dagger's name is Misos.
Misos?
M-I-S-O-S. Misos.
M-I-S-O-S.
And like, as you like cast this spell on it, you feel icky the whole time you're doing it. And also keep in mind, as you're casting it, this dagger's been like, while it's been on you, it's been like a dull gray like since having it. Or sorry, not a dull gray, probably like actually like a light blue grayish, probably.
Oh, So can I tell this to the group? Do I just know this now?
You just know?
Okay. So I looking at the dagger, I'll look to the group and I'll be like, so apparently this dagger really doesn't like me. It can detect anyone of a Hellenistic faith, and it does extra damage to anyone of a Hellenistic faith. Which, me. The glow differs. Apparently, it's a different glow depending on the deity. So, yeah. That would explain why I feel so uncomfortable holding this. And apparently, it's been fucking up my attack rolls.
Does it immediately
my attacks.
change if one of us
Weakens me.
holds it?
Oh wait, gimme. I'm gonna grab it.
I hand it to you. I'm like, please do not cut me with it. This thing will immediately kill me if the wound is bad
I'm
enough.
not gonna touch you.
Like
I
it's
just
more
wanna see
lethal
what
to
it
me than normal.
does.
You feel just fine. Like you don't I don't know what these deal is as you hold it. But it still like glows at like bluish gray.
It's a pretty color though.
It glows in two pair, by the way. It's like maybe like a 5 feet of like dull light. It's not like bright like
Ooh.
shining.
That's pretty.
And
I'll send you what it does. What DJ sent me, Delta, just so you know exactly.
appreciate it. I'll hand it.
Terms.
I'm gonna grab it and hand it over to. Let me think.
I will say, I imagine as it's being like handed off to everyone, probably at some point it does shift to a greenish hue.
And when it turns green, what does that mean?
Probably Thanatos. Wait a second, guys.
Chat.
Hey Delta, come here. I need to whisper something to you.
Yeah, of course. I love whisper sessions.
I will whisper in your ear. When I overthrow the cult, I want you to sink this so far into Moreland's neck.
Okay.
Are you?
Yeah, I can do that.
Griff, are you here?
Griff's here. Griff has just ran to the bathroom really quick.
Okay.
This is Burnish. Oh.
Who does it turn green on?
If you want, you send it in the group chat if you want. If you tell everyone.
Oh, true.
Who does it turn green on? I want to know.
It's not easy being green.
It seems like if
Also-
closer gets the Griff, it turns more green.
Actually, I'll look at Shay.
It's probably Gaia.
The dagger turns green when it goes towards you, which means Gaia, which is Hellenistic.
Yeah.
And I'll look to you, Shay. I'm like, wait, Shay, you said you don't want to cause the Year of the Skulls. I just processed that. Will you? And I looked to Nar and Ram, and I kind of squinted them. I want you to help me take the head off the beast.
Okay.
Be it Morlin or be it myself, be it both of us, I care not. If I cannot stop the Year of the Skulls because of these cursed eyes, I will not be the one to cause it, and I will gladly lay my life down.
I'm gonna turn to my boys, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey guys, I know this is kind of awkward. I don't entirely know what all is the objectives of the cult. But from everything I'm gathering so far, it's pretty. The Year of the Skulls, I don't think is what would matriarchs be the right word for it?
I believe so.
Mama Moreland believes it is.
Yeah.
Hecate told me herself that there are aspects of Thanatos that are against it. So I think this is a case of
I feel like
Protestantism.
if you're following a god, you have to abide by all aspects of it, not just a single one. You know?
That would make sense.
Also, I got a 2 for the necklace as well, which is a +2, so 4.
Okay, yeah. So you get this? Actually, let me check something else real quick.
Ooh.
Okay.
It
So
is.
yeah, you kind of where it, and it yeah, you get the following. Also, I'll be honest, they don't look that confident. They're like, they'll let you know we have did an oath to you. That's basically all that, like all at least a Nar will say. We have put an oath to you.
Hearing Nar say this, I will kind of smile like Nar. I promise, if we get through this, I will ensure that no harm befalls you or anyone's you deem allies. My goal is only with Morlin as far as I can help with.
There's definitely a sense of distrust and like a slight gaze of like I'm not sure, like towards you. But like there's definitely like I've promised my life to like
Well,
to
you heard about the dagger, right? Yeah, I now know why the dagger makes me uncomfy.
Yeah.
So
he looks at it, he's like I don't know what you mean.
I died.
He looks like I don't know what you mean. The dagger I do not feel good discomfort myself. It's just simply a dagger.
the
What color is it at Nar? Is it that same bluish?
No, you actually
red?
no. It generally
You okay?
change. Like you see, it goes towards the B, changes that color. You go towards Griff, goes to the green. If you go towards like Nard, there's no like change.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, question.
Nar.
Does it have conflicting colors for me because of Thanatos, or is it just like the bluish gray for Hecate?
It's only the bluish guy.
Okay.
Okay, now does it change colors for anybody else?
Technically, the question is, do you see yourself as Meander as under some sort of deity casting your magic, or do you see it as more of like a sort of a just nature's will?
I'm gonna be right back.
Let me think on that for half a sec.
Yeah, and if the deity is a deity, is it a Greek deity? Because it could not be a Greek deity. There are other Greek deities out there. Especially for Sylvan lore, I imagine there's a lot of different deities.
Yeah.
Oh well, I
I'm
mean,
not sure what the dominant deities would be where I was from.
well, aren't you a fae?
Satyr?
Your deities would have been more than likely the High Fae Court, right?
I don't really have anything about that area, so yeah, whatever.
Because we have a couple of characters from the Feywilds.
Well, I'm from around where the village was that got rescued.
Maybe I imagine maybe you worship Kuranunos.
Karanenos?
Yeah.
That would probably check out.
Because that's not a Greek deity, that is a Celtic deity, and it makes sense because you're very distant from basically much of the Greek thing. So if this dagger is brought to you, it does nothing. In that case.
Okay.
Wait, so because I personally like am sort of like a follower of Nyx, not in like the warlock way, but like just in the normal way.
From what you've seen, it seems the dagger only really detects things that gain direct power from the deity, not simply worship.
Okay. So it isn't based on worship, rather it's based on a link between the god and the power that the person attains from it.
And
Also,
also,
link
did you
between
say
worlds,
look for
if
me
you will.
whenever I held it?
Also, I didn't say this, V, in the description. But also, if you like you could survive great falls with that thing if you fall into water. As long as you give it, I think probably it's like 10 feet of water per like 20 feet of drop or something, or 5 feet maybe.
Okay.
Wait, what? The necklace?
Yeah, this makes sense.
I had missed the mention of Karanunos.
Of who?
You whenever
Karanenos, yeah. Man. I'm gonna send this in the group.
V has all the secret information.
Hang on, I'm sending it to the group. Okay, come on, chat, help me out.
The answer is
Gain a negative level?
Yep. So yeah,
I will
the
say,
ancient silver medallion becomes a fish. Anyone wearing the medallion gets a swimming speed of 40. Give that! I want that! I want that right now because Arendelle.
I will also say, in
What?
regards to magic weapons, I haven't said this in the past, but critical hits also equals any time where you could hit an enemy where they are in dire vulnerability. Sleeping. Stuff like that. Sleeping, entangled. Basically where they can't do anything. I would also count that as a critical hit.
Okay.
I've done that.
Okay.
Do you really want them raging at you, though?
Even sneak attack, I'd count that too.
Let them come.
I guess that means if you get knocked out, then somebody else needs to take it so they don't kill you.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea, actually. Okay, so let me think.
Sorry for the rattling.
It's okay. Once we get back, V, I have a couple of other things that I would like you to use your like read magic on if you can.
Of course.
I can cast it also, but just not as high a level.
We can't cast read magic.
Detect magic.
Yeah.
We have detect magic, which is
Magic, yes.
No, detect magic is that. It's not read magic, it's detect
But-
magic.
Read magic is being able to understand the runes. Detect magic is just understanding what the magic actually does and is.
And
Oh,
I'm
well
not-
then, detect
also.
magic. That's what I need.
Read magic
That's
would
what
be, Read magic would be used for the spellbook.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that probably would have been useful.
I'll look to the group and I'll be like, sorry, part of my deal with Hekate, I no longer have access to the spell. She will not give it to me, and I neglected to memorize it.
What spell?
Read magic.
Oh, that's okay. I'm not gonna complain.
Well, listen, you can't sell
Well,
it for a
maybe-
bit, I will say. You basically sell it for
You're-
scroll
you're-
prices.
You're literally magic. I'm not gonna bitch and moan.
You could sell the
What?
spellbook. You could sell the spellbook for scroll prices, basically.
We could, but we could also go bring it back to him, possibly.
So V, did they give you any idea as to how we could fix the eye problem?
All Hekate told me was I have two options: rip out my eyes and become blind, or find powerful magic that can do it for me.
Oh,
I mean, I feel like we know somebody who can tell us where powerful magic is. I don't know if they're gonna like us.
The Millennium
And-
Tree?
No. I was gonna say the Sphinx.
The Sphinx!
the Sphinx would potentially. However, we already know where at least some level of powerful magic is because it would be how I would be learning arcane magic.
Okay.
Like
well then,
power.
let's. I hate to put a pin in it for right now, but our first objective should be the. I feel like it should probably be the rest and recoup of our group.
I agree. I feel like hot garbage right now.
And whilst it might be a good idea, considering the fact that we've killed two separate groups of lizard folk in this area alone,
that we get the
To-
hell out.
leave, or, and this is just a suggestion, if we do head out, we can gather supplies for a longer delve.
Wait. That's true, actually.
To be able to possibly save our gnome friend.
I have an idea, actually.
What is it?
I saw him get dumped in the water. Possibly, yes.
Is it where?
Remember, I said there were signs of the struggle and the signs of body heat going into the water.
Oh yeah.
I have an idea to confirm or deny this, possibly.
Well, I'm up for anything.
I want to make sure he's okay. Let me see the necklace back. I wish to put it on.
Sure.
And I'm gonna put on the necklace, and I'm gonna go ahead and burn my third spell slot and cast Alter Self once again.
I thought you had the necklace on already.
Oh, true. And you'll see as I kind of become more elfish looking, as my skin becomes this kind of very like faint sky blue color, and like I'll get like just like a few inches shorter. As standing before you'll see Arendelle with the necklace on.
Oh, hey, Arendelle.
I don't think
Hey,
I've
Adobe.
seen prettier
Hey,
colors.
Adobri. Hey, Lethe, right? Yeah, that's your name.
Ari, but
Sorry, Ari, and your real name is Trey, yes?
Something like that.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna go find our friend, and I'm gonna just jump into the water and just
Shay
try to.
looks absolutely fucking confused.
So,
You'll see as Arendelle, myself, will just kind of jump in the water with the necklace on and just dart away.
the water is very dangerous.
The hunt.
Also, it's full of
And the hunt
spikes
for the,
and stone bits, and it's not great. But given the power specifically of the necklace, you could probably, yes, you could probably maneuver it somewhat.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
stay like above the water as much as possible, so I don't go under it into the rocks, and just kind of like have my head down and just looking for a body.
Time to somehow describe this. Okay, so from like the rough area, okay, the lake goes at that angle another 20 feet before opening up into a larger lake, like 40 feet wide lake-esque thing that also goes that way.
Oh shit! Wait, I need to make a save versus spells to see if I get my negative level back. Actually, first before I do this. Save versus spells. Oh, fail. Never mind. I can't do that. But I can still jump in the water, I imagine.
Yeah.
So I still don't have third level spell slots.
Oh, so you did? Yeah. So you don't have change. So you're just going to do where?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that doesn't happen, but I do still jump in the water with the necklace.
That works. Yeah, going up, it basically continues up diagonally, maybe 20 more feet, before opening up into a larger, 40 feet wide, diagonal sort of larger river.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know if we're upriver or downriver from where?
It is downriver, so V's going downriver.
Okay. I was just curious.
Okay, you're good. Adjacent to this like river area, what you see is a large camp, not far from where the cabin was. A large camp of what appears to be log walls, and you see lizard folk keeping guard.
Oh,
Seeing the lizard folk and knowing the effect the necklace has on them, before I get any closer, I'm going to immediately turn around and swim back to the group and relay what I saw a cabin with lizard folk guarding it.
Not a cabin. It is a log wall that separates the camp.
Okay.
The river
Then I'll
widens,
log wall.
goes into various rapids with rocks actually coming up from the bottom of the river, and goes down seemingly a river that's like encompasses by the walls. So it's not like a river with like a beach side. It's just a river that goes straight like somewhere you don't know where.
Okay.
And then you see,
Yeah,
to the left of you, like left of like where the river gets like wider, you see a door that leads somewhere, like a worked door.
How strange.
Interesting.
How queer. Have you seen that meme with the
How queer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what?
A bit curious, isn't it?
Yeah. I returned to the group and I described that.
Let me see if I can
The
see
wall with the guards.
Okay, don't pay attention to the numbers because the numbers are weird. Actually, they actually I'm not gonna say that. So basically,
Delta,
this is
I
where it
think we
turns.
should go.
The dotted area is where like all the stalactites were. Then it turns,
Okay.
it goes that way, and then the 31 is the camp, the large camp.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's resupply and come back.
Definitely hear murmurs of the lizard folk as you go by. I don't think you didn't get close enough for them to detect you, but you still, yeah, they seem like they saw something maybe.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so traveling through the caves, you're gonna travel up the stairs, back where you came from, right?
You have alerted the horde.
Yes.
Oops.
Okay, so an hour, 30 minutes later, I'll say that it's not long because it's well. Let me actually count. It's a good thing counting. So you're here. What's your slowest speed?
The speed is 20, but if we're sprinting, it's 40.
Oh, so you're gonna like, if you want to sprint though, combat counters are very likely. You want to do that?
What?
Sprint.
An encounter.
Sprinting? Does sprinting increase the chance of an encounter?
Very much so, yes.
Okay. I'm not going to sprint then. We're just going to move
20
20.
feet. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's another. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the third one, which I've done. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Oh, you're only have 1 HP, don't you? Actually, V, don't you? 5, 6.
Yep.
Something of you don't know me happen actually. Give me a minute. 1, 2,
Wait, what?
3, 4, 5, 6.
A
Nothing.
healing potion falls out of the
1, 2,
ceiling
3,
and
4,
breaks on
5,
your
6.
head.
I take 1 damage and I'm healed 1 damage.
You have an encounter, but I think it's basically what that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, that's it. Okay, cool. So,
Oh my god, were the prophecies true?
I forgot it last time. What's everyone's HP at?
1.
Okay.
25 out of 29. I'm only down.
I'm at
4.
9.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta let out my
V,
cat.
as you are traveling through the dungeon, like back of that long hallway where the beastman attacked you, like with the bows.
Mhm.
In the distance, no, like you like it's basically only you can see it through your eyes. You see a figure of shadow, seemingly almost with a hand reach out to you. It's almost like calming in a way. It's like almost like reach out to you.
What happened?
Currently,
Does
you don't
it
see it.
look like Hecate this time, or does it look like
No.
someone different?
It is. Let me actually see what it says. A tall, gaunt man in flowing black robes. He's a darkly beautiful face, but appears morbidly sad. He gestures you to come
Thanatos?
closer and embrace him.
It's father!
He like will come closer, as you see almost like
Death?
like these wings of bone seemingly so almost like wrap around him, and almost like embracing
Oh
sort
my
of vibe. He kind of basically beckons you forward.
Hey guys, does anyone else see Thanatos standing there, or is that just me?
No one else sees it.
Girl, what the hell are you talking about?
I see the god of death before me.
Cool.
Not cool, not cool. I
Hey,
just almost died.
maybe she hit her head a little too hard.
Yeah. Because I don't see shit.
What are you guys...
Intense sadness on his face, just beckoning, like come closer. It doesn't say it, but it's like you can tell.
Do I get the feeling that if I come closer, I'm going to die?
You have no clue. That's up to you.
Okay.
I will call out. I'm not
V.
making a step closer until I know I will not perish.
There is definitely room to move, to basically step around it, like a step around the creature. But
I'm
yeah,
just gonna step in front of V as a,
yeah, it's just like
just
stepping
kind
closer.
of
V, can you point out to me where it is?
I point exactly where I see him.
I'm just gonna stand in front of V.
I'm gonna try to walk that way.
Okay. You walk. Let me actually read some stuff.
And I'm gonna walk like a single, well, like a couple feet from it.
Okay. So you're going to basically go closer and like yeah, you basically go to near to where he says it is.
Yeah.
You'll see me like visibly start to like tremble slightly as I'm like fighting like just a panic attack, and I'm like trying very hard to skirt around him.
You see the figure looks down
it's
forward,
giving.
you can't look
I'm
at it.
just gonna kind of like be your bodyguard for this. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
have you next to me, and I'm gonna be on the side closest to where it is.
And
So
I'm
is
gonna,
it like
I'm walking up to the other side.
right here?
Yes.
As I'm gonna point forward with my finger.
You point.
Yes, you are almost picking his nose.
Jump up and poke him. Poke him. Give him a poke.
No, don't pokey.
Am I
Hello?
close? So now that I'm like this close, kind of skirting around him, I'll be like, "What do you want, God of Death?"
Kind of shifts his head slightly and like in a tense like sadness. As he looks at you and like just stares.
That's creepy as shit.
There's a mouse something
I'm gonna-
you can't even as much as you try, you can't understand what he's trying to tell you. He just like has his hands out and like urging you. He's like all his life he wants you to just come here. Come
Says,
towards
"Come here, child."
I look at him and I go, "Will I die if I come closer?" And I
No.
kind of wait for him to shake yes or no.
Don't do it.
There's no reaction.
Do not.
I think you need to cross arms in front of her. Gonna be my comment.
I take one step forward, like
I
towards
think-
where Delta's
Take a
standing.
Take a step forward.
I think maybe, and just maybe, this is gonna sound a little crazy. Maybe we don't fuck with the Mirage. This might just.
V, do you remember a while ago how I mentioned something before?
Yeah, the figure before.
Yeah, you've seen it before. You've seen the figure before. Although you were too out of it. AKA I forgot to do it.
Yeah. AKA.
Okay, so
I very slowly reach my hand out and then I kind of put it back down, stopping myself.
I'm reaching across in front of her.
He just looks at you.
I'm drawing my sword, and I'm just kind of using it as like a blocker. Just like, nope, you ain't. I'm not letting you walk any closer.
I'll be back, Thanatos.
What are you doing currently, Adulta? Like you said, you were close, like with almost touching it. Gonna do anything?
I think maybe. I'm gonna do like a grabbing motion towards it.
You're gonna try to grab it?
Yeah.
You feel an intense cold as you kind of reach forward, try to grab it, but oh wait a minute, you're gonna try to grab it?
Yeah.
You kind of hearing V kind of motion towards this thing. It's like here, it's right there. You kind of reach your hand out. You reach your hand out as you embrace a creature.
Damn
Which
it,
first
cat.
thing you see, you embrace him. Caverns of Thracia, page 24. If a creature, even an unwounded one, willingly embraces the incarnation of death, he or she will die.
Wait, what?
No saving throw.
What? I fucking missed that just to kick my cat out of my room.
Slow.
What?
Pete.
Wait,
Delta's dead.
hold on. Wait, I didn't touch him.
No. I'm
What?
sorry.
No, I did not give him a hug.
Nothing,
I didn't.
It purposely says even an unwounded one. Willingly embraces the incarnation of death. He or she will die. No saving throws.
Willingly embraces?
Yes.
Is a grab an embrace?
Yes. You've
Yeah,
Yeah. You just.
Yeah.
you touched it. You
Seeing
touched death.
Delta like start to fall, I cry out and I like immediately like grab them
Yeah.
and like start dragging them away.
I will tell you, V. This is not. You know. There is a way to cross that plane. You know.
Oh no, I do know.
Grab is a related term of embrace. A grab is grave,
As all
while
of you-
embrace is a hug.
All of you suddenly see Delta fall to the ground. It's like 1 minute he's there, the minute he's just like gone, dead on the ground.
I rush to catch Delta.
Yeah, you catch him in
And,
mid-fall.
and I'm like,
As he,
no,
I do not
you
expect any of you
stupid
to embrace
motherfucker,
him.
why did you do that?
He's a god of death, guys. A god of
Why?
death.
I fucking
No,
knew it. I knew
as a
it.
verb,
No,
embrace is to
no.
clasp in the arms with affection.
No,
I'm not holding this bitch.
No.
But
I immediately like, throw you over my
touched
shoulder,
him.
Delta.
You said you were going to grab him.
No, I could totally understand if you were like, oh yeah, you lose that hand or whatever, like it crumples.
That would
Or something like
that
that.
would have actually made sense for
The
that.
only reason there is a way to bring it back, and V knows it. There is a way. And imagine with those eyes. Ooh, it sure is enticing.
Ram, I'm
And
gonna
it's not-
carry him.
It's not even that far from here, is it? It really isn't that far. Just down the hallway, the way you're going.
Oh no.
Guys, I don't want to do this to Delta. I don't want to do this to my friend Trey.
I will say you
Oh,
don't know.
There's a way we can bring him back.
You don't know if using the thing means it's. I don't. You don't know if you can only bring back one person. You don't know if it's like a all or nothing thing. You're not sure, but it may be. You don't know.
And just so I understand, it is the Thanatos store, right?
It is a Thanatos store, and you know the key is there. Yes.
Guys, we need to go. We need to get to that door right now. We
Wait,
need to
that's
get to the
what
door,
that door does?
Thanatos. Yes, we need to put him in there.
Okay. I'm picking up Delta.
Delta. For the time being, we're going to be playing Nar. And I think for tonight, this is a really good ending spot. A bit early.
Fuck you.
I think it's a
Fuck
good time
you.
to.
No, I wanna
At least let us put him in the room.
at
Yeah.
least let them put me in the room and tell me if I'm alive or not.
It's not
Yeah.
that simple. It's not that simple. I'm sorry.
So all we have to do is put him in the room.
No. That's
It
not,
is
that's not-
no, it is a cost. It is bad.
I do want to spend some time.
How- While,
Does that feel
how
unfair,
about while
Delta?
we're voting, you explain it to us?
It does feel a little unfair, but we do have the resurrection room, so I don't know.
V, do you want to explain it?
I-
If anything that helps.
Let me find where you I think you sent it to me.
Did I?
Think so?
Technically, I've recorded the meeting.
Oh, true. Well, no, because I was controlling the corpse. That's why I didn't wake up. Don't you like revive at like level 1?
Basically, no, you don't. What you know, I'll let you know this. Whatever they're going for is to break down the walls of of Hades and Overworld, basically. You imagine you could use this perhaps to maybe if just a sliver. You don't know how much like you need to break open a wall to bring his soul back. But you need to go in there and find the key, basically.
Okay. And none of you are in love with me, so none of you should have a problem leading my soul out of hell. Do not Eurydice me. I will beat the hell out of you.
I will not Eurydice you.
So back to like, does it actually seem like unfair?
What?
Like I understand this is an old module. Old modules have a fear feeling like this. This is like the only one in this adventure that has this. And I personally feel that like y'all know Thanatos is the avatar of death. You know this place is someone who's specifically a very bad juju version of this avatar. I feel that was fully warranted. Not warranted, but that was fully forsworn in a way.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Are there any corpses nearby from like the cultists or anything?
Cultists? Cultists, but probably not. I don't think.
Damn. Hang on, let me check the corpse servant spell. Delta, do you have an issue with being a puppet temporarily?
A puppet? No, of course
I
not.
can carry him.
Okay.
Why would I have a problem
Wait,
being a
Make
puppet?
sure. Does that stop resurrection?
So
Make sure. Does that stop resurrection?
no, I could so the corpse servant does not prevent you from being resurrected. So I could corpse servant your body, make you walk in and grab the key, and then bring you back.
Okay.
I'll say, the last thing you set in there died.
That's true. That is true. Corpse servant has to be a humanoid.
But he's already dead.
Guys, we have roughly a week to do this. We can find it. We can find a dead body for me to grab the key with.
I'm holding him.
So,
Well,
yeah. So I just want to make sure, Delta, it's not. Whatever reason.
My
I don't need to make
my curiosity is always just like, because I wasn't sure if V was actually seeing Thanatos or if this was just like a 1 HP like fucking fever dream looking ass thing.
Why do you guys always doubt me? This is what happens.
Oh yeah, why do you guys doubt me? I have fever dreams all the time.
No, I'm gonna look back at the recording because I swear I'm gonna look back at the recording. I'll be back.
So,
I swear the
intentionally
language
not.
you used was very like, yeah, I don't know how I could spin this.
We're Delta
Take
standing.
Take a step forward.
I think maybe, and just maybe,
I'm reaching across in front of her.
He just looks at you.
I'm drawing my sword and I'm just kind of using it as like a blocker. Just like, nope, you ain't. I'm not letting you walk any closer.
I'll be back, Thanatos.
What are you doing currently, Delta? Like you said, you were close, like with almost touching it. Gonna do anything?
I think maybe. I'm gonna do like a grabbing motion towards it.
You're gonna try to grab it?
Yeah.
You feel an intense cold as you kind of reach forward, try to grab it, but wait a minute, you're gonna try to grab it?
Yeah.
You kind of hearing the kind of motion towards this thing. It's like here, it's right there. You kind of reach your hand out. You reach your hand out as you embrace a creature.
Damn it, cat.
Yeah,
You'll be good.
Yeah. It'll
embrace.
buff.
At this point, I have already figured out how to probably do proper refrigeration, so we're all set.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm upgrading
is
this
anyone
town from.
Does anyone have what?
Is anyone,
Concrete.
Like, are you upset by my ruling, Delta? Like, I don't want you to feel upset.
No.
if it's-
I just have I just have a really quick question. So whenever I grab it, what do I see?
Good
Like,
question.
does the entity like form in front of me?
Ooh.
Yeah, I think in the last
Question.
moments there, right before you die, you probably do see the creature.
But is it comforting?
Strangely, yes.
Okay, I'm fine with death.
I would think that for me as a person, especially because of my own like beliefs and stuff, it would feel comforting, but it would feel like a false comfort.
You know, I asked you, Delta, I was like, oh, don't do anything, because I thought you were going to maybe stab it or something, but no, you just full on embraced it.
Oh, what? Did you want me to stab it?
I was thinking you would.
I don't feel that he embraced it. I feel like he reached up and like grabbed at his robes and whatnot, and it just went, nope, you're dead.
That's my... Listen, he was like,
That's
I'm going
my
to go
take on
grab
it.
for it. And it's like, that's basically an embrace it, for all intents and purposes. It's...
Yeah.
An acceptance of Thanatos. Of an acceptance, like, I'm going to grab it. Like, and it's like, you were like, I'm going to furiously grab it.
If you touch Thanatos, you're accepting death.
I mean,
Yeah.
the way that I was
sideswipe him with your body, that's different. Like, you
Okay,
was like, I'm going
and-
to grab them. And it's like, okay, that's like a...
if you had to see the way that I personally, like, you know, you can see my hands here. This is how I was pointing out to it to begin with, right?
Yeah.
And then this is how I grabbed at it.
Yeah, that's why I said like grabbed at his robes.
Again, there's a method. And I will tell you, Nar's all for it. He's like, he already.
What?
He's like, Nar's like, he need to brought me back to life. Like, he's like, I'll do the same. Like, it's Thanatos, of course I will. Like, it's a great key. Yeah, Nar's all for it.
Oh, so Nar's wanting to be the one to go grab the key.
If you want him to, he's willing to take. Well, I say that Delta's gonna play Nar, so it's really Delta's idea.
Yeah.
I mean, it's someone who's like
If I play Delta or Nar, it'd be yes, but I'm not playing Nar.
it would be yes, but I also I don't want him to die.
We can resurrect him too. It'll be fine.
If you have the key, you might as well.
Let's keep
We'll
knocking
just
the fucking door between here and hell.
We'll just have.
The more you knock, the more people will answer. I
That's
feel like
what
a
I'm
single
saying.
knock will be sufficient.
But
Like you'll end up incurring more wrath than
what's
good,
saying we're all going to hell?
bitch.
I've been to Hades now. It's
So
kinda
have I.
peaceful, actually.
This shit go crazy.
Is there wine in hell?
Yes,
No chuckles. There is no wine in hell.
there is wine in hell.
So,
No.
It depends who you
What
ask.
You deceive lies.
What were your thoughts on this session, guys?
Well, then come to hell, bitch. Go
This
on,
was a
grab that.
crazy session.
I didn't think Delta would die. I'm just flabbergasted.
Okay, I gotta go get food.
Well, I'm gonna do XP.
I didn't think he would reach out and touch Thanatos.
See, I feel like if it was like if it was a saving throw,
It specifically says no saving throws.
and that's what
Ugh.
that's and
I mean, that makes
No.
sense. No saving throws.
I know we've talked about it before how like some of the systems in the old version are kind of bullshit,
Well, I'd
like
argue,
the poison.
when it comes to a bee sting, yes. When it comes to an avatar of death,
No,
coming in
I'm
front of
meaning
you-
like no, I'm meaning like we agreed that like a lot of the poisons should just be like a set damage or like a debuff or something instead of just being like an insta kill.
if there wasn't a direct path to you being resurrected, I'd probably I may rethink it. But there is. There's a path for you directly to be. It has cost. It does. But it doesn't mean you don't. There's not a path for you. Is my
I'm not upset about it. I'm just saying I totally would have passed that death check.
Yeah.
I would have stared that bitch in the face.
I'm sure modern games wouldn't have the same thing. I think the reason why there's no saving throws is because it's specifically opt-in. By nature of it, he does nothing unless you embrace him, or touch him, or whatever. It says embrace, but I took your sort of grabbing onto him as a form of acceptance. This is an old adventure though, so I can. You need a picture. You all want to see the picture?
See what
I do want to see the
would have
picture.
what I was thinking might happen if this is
the picture, he looks much more kind in my headcanon. Because I literally said word for word when it describes him. This one, it looks more like a scary monster. I figured he's more like sad and
And a super creep.
yeah. Okay, y'all ready for XP? So who do we have? We have a level 5 druid. We have a level what druid?
yeah. Can I apply it to myself, bitch?
You're not in town yet. I'll say you get the XP because basically it was up to the last minute. Your spirit is the XP.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. What? Okay, so wait, Griff, what's your XP?
I mean, I imagine the soul is what actually retains. What's up?
Griff, what's your XP?
Ari,
Is Zari asleep?
what is your XP? What's your XP, Ari? I'll check.
Zari asleep?
What? Pretty much.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry.
They just passed out. Their XP is
Ari
20.
might have Ari passed
48
out during that
level.
last part because I know Ari would have argued for me.
Yeah, all you gotta.
Okay, we doing XP now?
Yeah.
Ari would have been like, "No, that wasn't an embrace. Come here."
4,800 is
like-
the total XP.
Oops.
2,400. I don't know what that is. Okay.
See, now
4,800.
here's
Or sorry, 48,000 total. Sorry.
Oh, are
Is
you
that
not
the-
streaming it?
Oh, I am.
since it's already happened. I have a genuine question.
Mhm.
If I would have punched to death, what would have happened?
Technically he's still there, so I don't know if I'll tell you.
Are you not streaming the XP?
Oh no, sorry. Basically, it doesn't say technically. It says you could hit him and he comes up like appear and he attacks you, but that doesn't like bring back your soul or anything.
Wait, what the fuck?
But I imagine you couldn't do it with a physical attack. You have to be with like a magic weapon. It's like your spear. But he's gone now. After
See, that's what you fucking wanted. That's what you wanted. You wanted me to pull out a driller and stab him?
yeah, well, it's not instant kill in. He gets to attack you.
Every time I fucking hear you say a drill, I keep hearing
I'm gonna hit you.
Drilla.
I'm gonna hit you.
Okay.
Drilla is a creature of beauty.
But if you're legit,
It's literally what the name means.
Delta. If you are legit, like if you literally think this isn't fair, if you really don't think it, I can always figure something out.
I think that it's only you who thinks it's unfair, in my opinion.
Wait,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what do you mean by that? Like, do you mean?
Like, I think this is gonna be fun.
Okay, I just want to make sure you're not like you don't think it's unfair because I just don't want y'all like to feel like disengaged because you feel like William made it wasn't
No, like,
fair.
So one of the only reasons why I think out of everybody here, would be the one to do that
Really be
is
careful
because
of it.
I've stared
Where I live.
like I don't even want to say like metaphorically. I've stared death in the face more than a couple of times.
In real life or just or in the game?
Yeah, in real life. So I've like we've passed each other a couple of times, you know.
Where the hell's my sound?
Wait, is he 5th level? I don't know. I listen, if
Who?
he's not here, I'm not gonna give him XP because like okay.
Oi, Ari, return. My spirit calls to thee.
What's your level be?
Level 5 is my true level.
Okay, Shay, level 5.
Yeah.
Assassin. Level
Booga
5.
booga.
Is it level 6 for you?
Yup, it's level 6.
Druid. What level are you? Meander.
Meander's a level 4.
Level 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have 4 people or more? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4. And I'm not gonna count Griff because they're kind of MIA currently.
Well, I
I
mean,
think
Griff
we should
was here
count
for the
them.
session.
Yeah, they only just
but
passed out.
They barely like talked. They barely interacted. It's also like I don't know, because like they were here technically, but they never didn't really talk, and they're asleep now.
I mean, in my case, if I wouldn't have done anything, I personally wouldn't have minded losing out on XP. Because
Yeah. No, but Griff did do some stuff because there was
Yeah.
one point they were actively involved in the conversation.
Were they? I'm trying to think which conversation.
It was
I remember.
fairly early on, but it was one of the things that we were discussing what to do or something like that.
it was whenever we were resting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Griff had talked
But-
about wanting to take the last watch.
Okay.
But
These-
So if they showed up,
Okay.
I'd say do like half
Griff's
since
on
they were
notice.
technically
okay,
here.
Griff's on notice. I don't wanna
Okay.
be, I don't want to be rude, but like it's
Yeah.
Okay.
Half or quarter XP is how I personally would do it.
Okay. Like before, it's like, hey, if you don't say your name, right? Okay, I get that. It's like I won't make it a full. Like if you're not like it's not. Okay.
Quick
confirm a-
question. V, is it safe for me to bring the dog out?
Yeah, Nikki's just chilling in
Okay,
bed.
so V, you're gonna do the recap.
Yes.
And everyone here, but well, technically, Griff did, so give him that. All of you were here early. Yep. Okay. You haven't brought your gold into the place yet, right? So
Not yet.
Not yet.
confirm a rumor's veracity.
Death's touch is
Is that a rumor?
nice.
I don't think that's a rumor. I think that's just kind of common knowledge that you shouldn't touch death.
Well, hold on.
I asked if it was comforting, and according to it is.
Death's embrace is comforting.
There we go. So that rumor has been confirmed.
Uh-huh. Boom.
Okay,
We
listen,
got it.
man, you
Simple
killed
extra
5,
mon-
right? So.
Yeah, we killed
That's
5
what
of
we're
them.
fucking fighting.
Oh yeah. These guys.
They're kind of cunty.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. 3 and 5.
I was expecting something more mean looking.
Well, they're sweet little guys.
I mean, I might
They
be
look
getting
like all they would do
seduced.
is just like
Go,
I don't know,
all,
maybe
way of
kind
water.
of just like
No, not way of water. It was,
try and bite you, but they can't.
What's the movie called where
Or
she
just
fucks a
go
fish?
pop.
What's that movie
What?
called?
Where she fucks a fish. What's it called?
What the
There's so
hell
many
are you
people
watching?
cook a fish.
Are you talking about the B movie?
No. The movie where the lady falls in love with a fish person.
Okay, well
So
now we're
isn't that
confirming a rumor's veracity.
The shape of
Isn't
water.
that the
It won.
What the hell do
It
you
won
watch?
Best Picture. And this is a really famous movie that came out and won the Emmy or Oscar.
I've never fucking heard of it.
She falls in love with a fish man.
Oh wait, I
Very
remember this
alone.
now. Yeah.
Do they have fish babies?
Hellboy?
I
That is like
fucking hope
Hellboy.
not.
This is obscure. I'm not a.
The
I'm
dirt.
not a
I
fish
thought
fan.
that's Hellboy. Doesn't the Fishman and Hellboy get like the human girlfriend?
I don't know. I'm not a fish fetishist. Okay.
This is disturbing.
Yes, it's-
Anywho,
Fish
I think we did in fact confirm a rumor's veracity
that-
in the fact that Thanatos rests within the church.
He?
Thanatos is actually within the church of the
Oh,
of the people.
Yeah. Wasn't that known though?
That was not known.
No, it
We did
wasn't
not
known.
know that. Like, yeah,
I
sure,
didn't know
a group of people can say, like, oh yeah, I believe in this God, and this God is within this church. But like,
he definitely is.
I literally grabbed that bitch.
Yes, against my wishes. I'm like, don't grab him, Delta. Don't touch him.
We couldn't
Uh-uh,
see
don't
him,
do it.
but
I grabbed that motherfucker.
It's like the Shinigami in Death Note.
Yep.
I felt can confirm I felt up death.
Father took your soul back.
Without necessarily meaning to, we found where the lizards were.
That's
bit.
actually a good point. I think
Or something were based.
that'd be
We did
way horrible.
confirm the rumor from
That is true.
from our gnome friend that there's a lizard folk village / encampment past the cabin.
Yeah, that's good. And complete a quest. Anyone have a quest that they completed today?
I don't know, man.
No,
I touched
no.
death.
No, I will
That's all
argue
that matters.
we did complete a quest
Death
because
and
I've been
sadly
trying.
won.
No, I've been trying since the beginning of the game to talk to Hecate. So I would argue that me finally talking face to face with her was completing a personal quest.
No, I think
Me finally getting
I'm
to
gonna
speak with
I'm
her.
gonna count NPC for that.
Okay.
Discover port location, Lizardfolk Temple. I guess. Yeah, I don't know if I should count. Okay, overcome a trap. No, I don't think so.
No.
I definitely didn't overcome that trap.
No. Find a secret or interpret hidden lore. I say I'll count the magic items.
Yeah.
Manipulate cripple faction. Yeah, honestly, at this point, yeah, you're kind of getting there. Interact beneficially with an important NPC. Yes.
I'd say I interacted beneficially with an important NPC, and that NPC is death.
Is death. Is death. I'm dead now.
I fondled.
That would count as a positive importance, though.
I
positive interaction.
I fondled Death's collarbone, I guess.
Apply inward lore.
I don't know if
useful
you
lore
touched
from-
that long enough to fondle.
Well, I couldn't really keep my grasp on him. You know what I mean?
It's about
Yeah.
10.
Come on, dog. We can't go out of internet range, dog. I cannot take you over there.
And him? And then, what's next? Okay, wait, DJ. Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
DJ? Jacob?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
He touched
Hello?
death.
Hello,
What?
hello?
Oh,
Oh, there.
Wait.
Using the bathrooms. Answer the questions. I can hear you.
Sorry.
I'm
No, I just want to say you touched death.
So, I have a question.
Yeah.
Can it be considered that I found a safe haven?
In death? In death?
Yes.
No. No.
Well, nothing can harm me anymore.
You're dead. Yeah, okay.
I
That's
think
why
it's
I'm
more
arguing
arguable
that I found a safe haven.
I feel like being dead implies that you found the opposite of a safe
I will
haven.
say, you all have a good place to put a safe haven, but you guys haven't done anything with it. Applying more lore needs to stuff later.
Working on it. I could only build so fast.
No, they're
Damn.
talking about the starter area.
Not even that. I'm talking about the whole secret
Sorry,
place you guys found.
The town?
Like I said, I'm building us basically fucking Fort Knox at this point.
Or is it you or is it the cult? I think
A
it's
little
just-
bit of both.
I recruited them.
You're just having the job as long as
I'm
you...
building them myself. I am my own cult leader called Garrett's Construction.
Yeah, as long as you're... Yeah, apply inward lore in a useful, colorful manner.
The cult of OSHA.
Yes, I
OSHA's
worship
11.
OSHA.
Use equipment or abilities in an unorthodox yet useful manner.
So who is your god? My god is OSHA.
Yeah, and whenever the dagger
I
is
just-
close, it turns into caution tape colors.
Yes. 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 Yeah. Whenever we get up to the main town, hand me that dagger. I want it to turn caution tape colors, or bright
I
orange,
would
just like
say-
just like safety vest green or orange.
I would say we did use equipment or abilities in an unorthodox useful manner, because I used my sense of unease with the dagger to be like, something's up with this, and then I used detect magic on it to figure out why it made me feel that way.
I don't think so. I counted it for going up the stream. I think it was pretty cool. Surmount environmental obstacle. No. Is that it, guys?
Yes, also the stream probably, right?
Sorry.
Probably the stream for that too, right? Because I used the necklace to surmount the rocks in the water.
No, I counted that towards it. I didn't count that.
Oh, okay.
Because I think it was
Oh, okay, gotcha.
retainer. 2802. Non-human. Thank y'all for coming, by the way. I know this is a little different time than usual. And I need a Griff XP. Griff is a quarter of, half of human, which is... That's not right. Human shouldn't be that big of a difference. No, yeah, that was a mistake on my part. My mistake. You know, I'll give him retainer XP. Does anyone think it's unfair that I'm giving Griff half?
Yeah, it's fair.
Okay.
I mean,
Yes and no.
I mean, that's what I would personally have done. if I had a player like that. I mean, you at least get something for showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the one like, well,
I just
mean,
don't want
you
to
showed up, but I don't want to give you anything.
Yeah, I don't want
I
to
mean-
like if he wants to get full XP, he can stay up. Like I don't think it's fair.
But at least this time he warned us, which is why a quarter makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair. He did. No, that's half.
I would
level.
say half.
No, I gave him half. Well, I gave him a retainer XP that I did. Which is like about
Oh.
half.
Okay.
Still, either amount is
Yeah.
reasonable.
Like, I don't want to feel like unfair or like I'm not like keeping in mind his like.
No. I think Ari will understand.
Okay. Yeah. As always, thank you all for coming. Feel free to stay longer if you wish. If you want to. We got that. And-
Okay.
Okay, time to do math.
Is the points in the chat? Because I've been out with the dog.
Yep, non-human. You're 4483.
5,
Thank you.
4, 8.
So much XP. So much delicious
You
XP.
can add it to your sheet, Delta. Yeah. Again, sorry for killing you today.
Damn, 5.
I don't know why you're apologizing.
I feel bad. That's why.
Ooh,
2,
I think I've gone
You-
up a level.
8.
Do you always feel bad whenever you kill people?
Of course I do, but it would be interesting if I didn't, right?
Unfortunate.
I am 4,000 away from leveling up. Let's go.
5, 6.
I'm 14,000 away from leveling up.
Hey, I leveled up.
Oh,
Kick
well,
rocks.
check.
It will be now 6.
Yow, that's fine. Level your thing. Do you get your uppy for the for the
Uppy.
Uppy?
your thing for the
Shay gets her uppies from Mama Mortal.
increased
Although, for some reason, I have a feeling Shay is probably a good bit taller than Moreland.
Oh, that is the
Shay
wrong
is a
way.
beefcake.
yeah cleave. No, cleave is at 7.
I have a kitty cat.
34.
I think the tech magic rules are really good. By the way, I'm happy with them. I made them up, and I think they're cool.
So, I guess since we're on the way back to what? The place I could do the level up, or do I wait?
No, it seems like, actually, good point. It seems like y'all may be going
Oh,
on a
wait.
tour, from what I've heard.
Hold on. I might have fucked up.
Look at my kitty cat.
I mean, I don't have to get anything, right? I don't get anything
You know, you
for
just get
level 6.
XP and probably higher saving throw amounts.
So, am I good to do it for that? Have to
Oh,
learn
baby.
anything,
HP
or
matters.
You're Donald. You such big eyes.
I went up a level up, so.
Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah. But
so do I wait to push the button, or
Sure, just do it. It's fine.
Push that button.
So are y'all enjoying Thracia?
Yeah.
So much, actually.
Yeah, because that's the element. It's just
That
says,
would
hey,
be-
if a player goes within 3 HP of their death, then this thing appears to them. And I can probably even show you the text. I don't think it's too much of a spoiler. Maybe that stat block, but
Because of that block.
you
Oh
you
no.
want to see the information? Give you some fun.
Yes.
Background.
Alright guys, I'm rolling my
Show
D8.
you
Let's
how
see what I get.
Thracia is written.
Roll that D8. Roll
Fine.
it.
There it is.
Ram will
Got
more than
3.
likely level up
Give
next
yourself
time,
time.
regardless of if we get a lot of EXP or not.
Just show you how it's
We are
written.
up to 32 HP.
You know what? This is spoilers, but I really think if it appears again, y'all are not gonna do anything to it, because it's not doesn't do anything for you. So
What, killing death?
yeah,
I feel like killing death is a bad idea.
yeah.
Not really.
And they kind of want to give you
That's
some input, like how things are written in this adventure.
Especially if it's only the incarnation of it.
Okay, I am needed elsewhere.
Okay, so you go.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Later.
Yeah, you guys.
Protection from evil will keep the incarnation at bay.
Metal,
This is a
metal
minor
soul.
physical manifestation of the death god.
Yeah, no, that was fucked. Like, what happened to you was so fucked, Delta. I mean, it's what you get for fucking touching him. I'm like, guys, I see Thanatos. Don't touch him. Don't go near him. You're like, I'm
Wait.
gonna touch him.
Okay, so the creature was physical. It isn't like
Yeah.
just a spectral thing. It's like an actual thing.
It was a portion of this that are like, it says like here, you cannot be resurrected or reincarnated. Again, with the key, there is leave over there because it's not in the same way.
Dispel evil or dispel magic will end the creature away. Huh?
Nothing, Delta.
It will drain 1 level when it scores a hit.
Oh shit. What, honey? The sound is on.
Oh.
I think.
There's some dangerous things in this dungeon, so yeah, just give you a heads up.
God damn.
Y'all are not even like a quarter way through this dungeon, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Circle?
Yeah, because that's what they do in Japan.
Interesting.
You know, like how most modern adventures are kind of like labeled like by like sections, like oh, this is map 3A or maybe A or CA or C1 rather. This map is labeled like just like through like whole numbers whole way through. So it, like each number has a room like reach, and then like it just goes down the list. Like no like difference by level.
Hmm.
So like there's 103 here.
Isn't that like floor
Can you
4,
guess?
I want to say?
Interesting guess. I'm not telling you.
Oh. The page just told me.
Oh shoot! I'm still streaming.
Yeah.
Okay, no,
Yeah, you are.
No, y'all didn't say anything.
I actually
No,
didn't see anything.
I was only guessing
Yeah.
because I was just like, okay, well, we haven't seen anything of it, so he either
that's
has
cool.
to be like a third or a fourth floor into the dungeon.
Eat, sweetheart.
Also, if y'all want to see it, me and V's solo conversation are in the stream. So.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it.